Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm just going to hop right into it. My name is Keandra Jackson. If you don't know who I am a licensed marriage and family therapist in the state of California. And I'm also known as America's #1 relationship therapist. And couples actually pay me money to give them the tools, the steps, and the resources that they need to have a healthy, long-lasting relationship. And so I wanted to talk to you guys real quick, just basically talk to the singles real quick, because I do a lot of couples work, but I have a heart for singles for obvious reason, because I am also single. And so I wanted to talk to you guys today about integrity. Hey, Aisha, Deborah, Debbie, thanks for joining me. Georgette, Cheryl, thank you guys so much for joining me. I want to talk about integrity, and I'm not going to be on here long at all. But one thing that I realized, that when you're single and when you're dating and when you're trying to date somebody, right, you have to go all the way back to the basics. And by the basics, I mean go back to the beginning and the groundwork of who you are and the values that you possess. And so a lot of people don't even think that this is correlated or related, but think about what integrity means. So let's dumb it down just a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Take it all the way down. Like, integrity is basically saying and doing what you said you were going to do, right? And to take it a little bit further, not only is it saying what you said you were going to do, but it's also doing what you said you were going to do long after the feeling of what you said it in has left you, right? So there's so many times where I said I'm gonna do something and I'm tired and I'm like, oh, I really don't feel like doing it, but my word is bond, right? And so you have to understand that when you are a person of integrity, you keep your word. Do you hear me, you guys? Hey, Leslie. Hey, Heather. Hey, Naji. Thanks for joining me. When you are a person of integrity, you keep your word. This goes all the way back to the things that you value, your perspective, and all of this stuff. And so in the streets, so don't let this whole professional thing fool you. I'm actually from Compton, California, born and raised. And so in the streets, your word is important. Do what you say you're going to do. Your word is bond, right? And so think about back in the day, like long time ago, before we even got to this day and age where technology was so huge, like, basically, your word was everything, right? There was no contracts. There was no me sending you things electronically to sign. There was no scanning and no faxing. It was literally verbal. Whatever you said you were going to do, you were going to do it, right? And so when you're a person of integrity and you take that, make that a part of your being, you make that a part of your life, it trickles into other areas, right? And so we're talking about singleness. And so when you have integrity and you bring that into the dating world and the dating scene, honey, the game switches, because you find out who else has integrity and who does not have integrity, right? So if I'm going on a date, or if a guy is trying to pursue me and he wishy-washy with it, he not texting people back, he say we're gonna meet up at this day and time and it doesn't happen and I'm waiting for you, that's showing me right there that you don't have integrity. That's showing me right there that there's some things that you don't even value, right? And I don't play games when it comes to time, because my time is super important, and consistency, right? I'm all about letting people know what's happening with you. So understanding that when you are in the dating scene, when you're in the dating game, when you're out there and you're putting yourself out there and you're looking to find a mate, please make sure you're doing things of integrity. Don't do things that are outside of your character. If you can't meet up with that person, if you can't follow through with your plans, make sure you tell the person and say, hey, I know we have plans tonight, but I'm not going to be able to make it. I had to work late. Something came up. Be a person of integrity. Be about your word. Because what happens is when you're not about your word, the next time you want to come back through and say, hey, can I go on that second date? Or can I make it up to you? I'm going to be like, no, nah, I'm cool on you, because you don't keep your word. I'm cool on you because you can't follow through. So if you can't follow through on a date, I'm preaching somebody. If you can't follow through on a date, what makes you think you're going to follow through if we get into a relationship? What makes you think we're going to follow through if I were to eventually marry you? What makes you think you're gonna follow through if we have kids? Like, how you do one thing is how you do everything, you guys. So don't waste people's time. Be a person of integrity. And so I am telling y'all right now, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I got everything happening right now. So if I'm looking all over the place, please excuse me. But I just want to tell you guys that this is going to be one of the major topics that I am going to be talking about at my Successful and Singles event that's happening on July 14th. Saturday is going to be from 1 to 5 p.m. in the Los Angeles area. So if you or someone you know is single, y'all in the dating field, you want to get your life together, honey, on these relationship tips, I am going to be speaking along with 5 other of the top relationship experts. I'm bringing on the best of the best for y'all. We're going to be talking about some juicy stuff. We're going to talk about integrity. We're going to be talking about let me just give y'all a little sneak peek. I'm excited about this. We're going to be talking about, I have a relationship scientist coming. Boom, scientist. He's going to be talking about what physiologically goes on in your body when you're attracted to the opposite sex, or when you're attracted to somebody in general. So there's pheromones, there's hormones, there's things that you can do and that you give off, not even knowing, like women, sorry, men, but when we're ovulating, we actually give off certain hormones and stuff to the opposite sex that says, hey, boo, come over here. Hey, boo. And it's interesting how that happens. You know what I mean? So it's going to be popping. It's going to be juicy. So bring your friends. Again, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be going deeper. It's going to be fun. It's going to be lit. I got music. I got food. We got swag bags. I got giveaways. I'm giving away vacations. I'm going big with it, y'all. So again, if you are in the Los Angeles area, bring your home girl. If you got single male friends, bring them too, because we don't want it to just be a female thing. We want it to be a male thing also. We're going to have an interactive conversation between men and women, and it's going to be super dope. So like I said, come through if you're in the Los Angeles area. Bring your boo. The tickets are only $30, y'all. $30. And that's going to go up on June 22nd. So if I were you, I would go run and get the tickets right away. If you're on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio to get the tickets. If you are on Facebook, I will put the link in the comments for you guys to register. So I'm super excited about that. And we're going to be talking about this topic and so much more. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because y'all know I love relationship stuff, right? But when y'all came to me and said, Keandra, do you do anything for the singles? Please, please, please do something for us. I was like, okay, I got y'all. I have a heart for singles too, because I am single, because I know the struggle. The struggle is so real out here, especially if you're in LA. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. So I'm about to hop off of here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Amber, my cousin Amber is on the line. Tara, Angel, Nia, Mike Davis is in the building. Barant, everybody. So my cousin said, you got me with the food. Yes, I got you with the food with your pregnant self. We gonna eat. We gonna have a good time. We gonna get you together. So you guys have a good one. Be blessed. And I'm actually going to hop on here probably next week on probably Tuesday or Wednesday, so we can talk about some more juiciness that I need to drop on y'all singles out here to make sure that we're getting you guys ready for that future relationship that is about to happen. So again, make sure you're registering for this event. It's only $30, and I will see you guys soon. Be blessed.